What's going on, y'all? What it is. Okay, I have to go get my hair done first before I did this shit. But hopefully this is a quick video. Um let's get right into it since that's what I want. So last week we started the video off with the Walter Scott thing. Now we starting the video off with the Eric Harris, I believe that's his name. He's a guy who was taken down by the cops. I think he was in handcuffs at one point, and he was tasered or something like that. And then the cop that had him wasn't really a cop. He was a cop on reserve. Like, he was a volunteer cop, 73 years old, executive or some shit like that. He got money. Okay, and I guess he was just bored, so he was like, fuck it, let me go play with the police department, let me do a ride along, let me go, attempt to arrest somebody. And instead of taking out his taser, he took out the gun and he shot the guy. And then the other cop that was with him, because the guy was saying, I can't breathe, I'm losing breath and all this stuff, he gonna say, fuck your breath. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, it's just stupid. It's gotten so ridiculous. Like I said, with the Walter Scott, I can't even be so pissed off like I'm pissed. But, what can you say? This shit keeps happening, and it's going to keep on happening. They really don't care. At least the officer went on ahead and turned himself in. But it took for it to get national, people to start talking about it for him to turn himself in instead of just turning himself in when the shit happened right then and there. But y'all got to be careful, okay? Y'all just got to be careful. And it is not even about what they say, because even when you handcuff or you doing what you do and listening to the direction and following the directions, you can still get your ass shot. You can still get your ass killed. And it's just, you win if it's a lose-lose fucking situation. That's exactly what it is. These people downstairs, girl, I ain't got time. So, next thing is, it's the 1 year anniversary of the missing girls from Nigeria who was taken by the militant group Boko Haram. It was like 276 of them. I think 219 of them still missing, or they went on ahead and married them off, and it's just crazy. And this is what I'm talking about, and this is why people get mad, when people start jumping on bandwagons and stuff. People want to be, and calling people fake activists and Twitter activists or social media activists, because we'll talk about shit and we'll be pissed off for like a week maybe, and then after that it's like, girl, what else happening? Is we gonna say something? Are we gonna do something? Do we know an update? But I think it's really fucked up that, we still don't know exactly what's happening with that. And I don't think we ever would know. I don't know how y'all feel about that. So, on to some other stuff. That's just sad. Like, I guess you could say that kind of coincides with the Kenya shooting, when they was just shooting people at their university because they wasn't Muslim. And then these girls, they were taken from their school because, and forced to convert to Muslim, or to Islam and stuff like that. It's just taking stuff and being brainwashed to fit their own meaning, and that's why we have terrorists and stuff like that. I just read this article about this Australian model. Well, he moved from Somalia to Australia, and he was a model. Okay, he was a successful model, and he just got killed in, I guess, an attack on ISIS or whatever. He got manipulated or converted over to ISIS and was one of the terrorists. And I'm just like, see, I just really want to know what it is that they're saying to get these people to just, flip and, go about that way.
Hey y'all, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Bye!
You gotta
not delete that clip.
You gotta have a Twitter and a Facebook.
Yeah, I don't have either one, nor Instagram.
And you won't. Anyway, moving on. Stiviano. So y'all remember Stiviano? She was the side piece who was with Donald Sterling, the ex-owner of the LA Clippers, who put that tape out saying that, how he felt about black people being racist and all that stuff and yada, yada, yada. And basically, him and his wife been going through a divorce, but they're not divorced yet. And the judge just ordered for Stiviano to pay back 2.8 million dollars back to the wife, and that's like in, because of the condos and the places that he brought her, the cars, the jewelry, all that stuff. Because according to the wife, as she says, he was not in his right mind. I think he going through like some Alzheimer, dementia, whatever the fuck. Either way, she won this. So how do y'all feel? Because I know it's a debate like, technically, if he wasn't in his right mind and if they still married, that's still their money together, and you're spending it on a side bitch, and then she just fucked you over in the process. I mean, I don't know. She don't need the money. The wife does not need the money. I think she being petty a little bit, but then again, it's like, go ahead, girl, sock it to that bitch because she took your shit and, she put y'all through all this. Because if it wasn't for her putting this shit out, we really wouldn't know. Most of us wouldn't know who the fuck a Donald Sterling is and who his wife was and the shit that was going on within their life if it wasn't for old girl. So I guess. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Football player Aaron Hernandez. They gave that motherfucker life in prison without the possibility of parole for killing, I think, a friend of his, and then trying to erase the evidence and trying to have people lie, and he lying on the stand and all that stuff. And then he got into some more trouble when he was in jail. That's just, hey, you just fucked your whole life up, buddy. And when I found out about the whole thing and when he went to court when it first came out, I knew the shit was just, he was gone. He was gone. Wasn't no way. And then he started getting in trouble, like I said, in the actual prison. Girl, bye. And then they trying to see whether or not the girlfriend at one point when they was doing the trial, whether or not the girlfriend was going to testify against him because it came out that I think he was cheating or, some other shit like that. And they crying in court. And I'm sitting here like, you should have been helping him or trying to persuade that motherfucker to do right instead of just reaping the benefits of his bullshit. Like, come on, you gonna kill your friend just because they was talking to somebody that you wasn't cool with? Like, come on, that was just stupid. But hey, same thing with Jodi Arias. They gave that motherfucker life in jail. Surprisingly, they didn't give her the death penalty. At first, I wanted her to get the death penalty, but then again, I'm like, let her stay in jail and let her suffer, because giving her the death penalty and then killing her right off, that's a little bit too easy. I want you to sit up in that cell for the rest of your life and think about all the bullshit that you did, okay? And I want you to go fucking crazy. That's your fucking punishment. Coachella. y'all ain't shit, okay? So I think it was at Coachella. Drake was out there performing. Drake has this song, I guess, on his if you're reading this, it's Too Late album called Madonna. And he was sitting in a chair. Next thing you know, Madonna brings her old ass out there. Now, I ain't finna go in on Madonna like everybody else going in on her, because I'm gonna respect that lady. This is classic Madonna. I am not surprised about what happened. Her coming out there kissing people. I mean, come on. The last time we seen Madonna before this was at the title press conference. And when everybody else went up there to sign a little paper and said, I pledge this and I pledge that, everybody else just bent down, picked the pen up and signed. What did Madonna do? Madonna molested the table, okay? She put her leg up there like she was finna dry hump it. And I was like, see, that's fucking Madonna. I wasn't even surprised. If y'all know the history of Madonna, y'all know all her antics, okay? She does shock value and all this stuff. And it's just like, girl, come on. It's almost as if, like, when you start off, I think it was the MTV Music Awards, when she was singing like a virgin for the first time and she was in that wedding dress and she basically fucked the floor all over the floor. Shock value. That's fucking Madonna. So, having her get on stage and kiss Drake, and then the whole thing was people were trying to say that Drake didn't like it because his face. Now, when I first saw it, he did look a little disgusted. He had to come out and say, no, it was the lipstick that was just, fucking it up. But he was honored to be kissed, and I think it was planned and stuff like that. But still, it just looked like he really wasn't prepared for that. I don't know. I don't know who to believe. Drake, if you say you was cool with the kiss, that's fine. But your expression said otherwise. I mean, I respect Madonna, but I wouldn't want her kissing me. That's like getting an old ass artist, male art. I wouldn't know. No. you can shake my hand and we can hug and all that stuff, but don't put your lips on mine. And he looked like she probably slipped some tongue and all that shit. Girl, barfs. But moving on from that, just talking about a legend, Aretha Franklin, girl. Now I don't know if they aired this yet, but it's gonna be gospel at the White House, just like they do Christmas at the White House. And I know Michelle Williams was there, and I don't know if they aired it yet. Probably gonna air on TNT if they have it, but people didn't get the clips of it already. And I was trolling on Instagram, and I came across this clip. Baby, Aretha Franklin must have got caught in the spirit and thought she can drop down to her knees. And she was like, I can drop down. I should be able to get back up. And her knees and Life Alert said, no, ma'am. Jesus said no. Two dudes tried to help her. And it was just so painful. And I felt for them knees because, you know, as a person who just fucked up her shit, every time I see somebody doing some shit with their knees, I be like, oh no, I have flashbacks. But it was just so embarrassing. I felt bad for her. I really did. You know, I got my little kikis in on it. But at the end of the day, I kind of felt bad because she tried. She tried. You know, it was... Why they let her do it? Now, if you look at... Because I had posted the video, and you can't just look at it once and then just go about your day. You got to look at it a few times. You look at it first to see her on the floor just struggling, trying to get up. Then you look at it again to look at the expression and the body language of the two guys that's still singing, trying to help her up. Then you look at it again and you look at the piano player who's still playing, but his face is like, God damn, what the fuck? Is she gonna make it? Then you look at it again and you look at the choir in the back and how that's exactly how they was. They were trying to keep singing, but... And then you look at it for the last time for the audience. You know, and how they was clapping and then they just stopped like... You can't see their face, but you see the back of it, and you can just tell that the head just went, that was on their face like that, trying to play it off. And Aretha was like, help me up, please, Lord. Please, Lord, help me up. You know, but we're going to pray for Miss Aretha and her knees. Don't ever do that shit again. Congrats to Vivica Fox for joining the next season of Hollywood Diva Season 2. I don't know if anybody else is getting booted off or she just a addition to it. But... You know, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. Like, I'm glad that she's on there. Let me turn this off. I'm glad that she's on there for a simple... Because, you know, we really get somebody who actually got some star power. Like, real star power. Okay, we had other season that was... last season, you know, people knew who Countess Vaughn was, and I guess the actual acting career we knew at least Neil. But now we got Vivica Fox, because Vivica Fox, that's Frankie from Set It Off. That's Maxine from Soul Food. That's Will Smith's wife from Independence Day. You know, that's Shantae from Two Can Play That Game. You know, we can just go down the list as to who she is. We can name her shit like that. But I don't know. Some people probably feel like it's a step back because she, like, if she wanted some roles, she can get some roles. I don't know. I just got to see which type of angle they trying to play with her. Because I'm going to be watching and I'm going to be rooting for her. So y'all tell me how y'all feel. Y'all think her being on this show is a step back or is it going to be a good thing? You know. Because it can go either way. It really can. Especially if they're going to get on here acting asses. You know, you see the shit that happened with R&B Divas. Ain't nobody here. R&B Divas Atlanta got canceled officially. Who all didn't see that shit coming? And mostly because half the cast did not sign on to come back. You know. So I'm not surprised by that. And the shit that's going on, I cannot wait for this R&B Divas LA reunion. I really hope Wendy Williams led into them. Okay, now you got everybody trying to come out, trying to explain themselves and all that. It's too fucking late. It's too late. We saw what we saw, and, you know, most people go off of first impression, and that impression of the episode, you know, y'all was on some bullshit. But, yeah. Speaking of some shit, you know, congratulations to Hillary Clinton. We did not, as if we didn't already know, she's running for president, 2016. So, y'all gonna vote for her? I wonder who. I'm not even as hyped about this election period, because I mean we had Obama. I mean it would be lovely and it would be great to have a woman in the presidency, but I don't know, I'm just not hyped. I gotta see who's all playing, because then you got Ben Carson on the fucking Republicans. Bitch, you not gonna get nowhere. Then I think what is his name, Paul Rand or something, the guy that was trying to be the vice president for, I think, not Cheney, Romney, when he was running and he was going against, I never forget when the vice president, when Joe Biden and him was going, when they was having a debate, and Joe Biden just kept on saying, he just kept on cutting that little boy down and making him feel so small and talking to him like he was a kid, and that malarkey. Look here, son. And he just kept on laughing like, you ain't win this. I'm going to let you finish. What you want some bullshit? I'm going to let you finish before I bust your ass out. Bam. That's how he was. That shit was so fucking funny. Like, the election season back then, it was good. It was good because I actually tuned in. I just don't, I don't feel it now. I got to know the players and everybody who's going to try to be involved and shit like that. But yeah. I spoke about this at the end of the Love and Hip Hop Reunion Part 2 video for New York. And that's the K. Michelle and Memphis lawsuit. So Memphis had put that lawsuit against K. Michelle because he claims that basically K. Michelle, Mona Scott, and Viacom or whatever sued them for like $65 million because, you know, when K. Michelle first got on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, she was saying how a person from her past took her money, spent it on jewelry, beat her ass and all this stuff and yada, yada, yada. And this caused a big backlash for him and her, because you had people saying, oh, I don't believe that she got her ass whooping and all that stuff. And, you know, K. Michelle was saying a whole bunch of stuff against the label, against the guy, the person and all that stuff. Memphis was the one who said himself, my bad, y'all. Girl, I'm telling you. But anyway, so basically, he wanted to sue, I guess, for defamation of character. I don't fucking know. And, you know, it was just stupid. And that's when people started saying that K. Michelle was lying about getting her ass whooped. And then I remember some legal papers or whatever came out saying, didn't necessarily say that he hit her, but did show some signs of abuse and all that stuff. And, you know, people still didn't want to believe. And then it's people that's still not going to believe, even though in these papers that came out today, well, not today, but recently or whatever, about the case and how he lost, saying that he did admit to doing the stuff that she said. You know, stealing her money, sending threatening texts saying that he gonna kill her son, you know, fucking her up in a hotel room, dragging her, putting a pillow over her face, or whatever the fuck he said he did. I don't give a damn if the bitch didn't hit her in the face or what. That's fucking abuse, okay? Abuse come in all fucking forms, alright? And physical abuse come in all forms too. You can be physically abused. That don't mean that you got punched. You know, that don't mean, it's a lot of stuff, okay? And it just kills me that people still want to deny that, you know, say that she lying. And like I said in the video, if I ever doubted that she was lying, motherfucker, I apologize. Because, you know, who the fuck am I? I wasn't there in that situation. And you got people that butted in. And that's why, you know, shit happened the way that it happened. And you got outsiders that think they know it all just because they're friends with Memphis and they was friends with Toy or whatever, want to put their opinions in, and then they get this beef started with K. Michelle, and now they can't handle it. They crying on TV and all that shit. No shade, but that's exactly how this shit started. That's how this shit started, okay? And my thing of it is, you can't, just don't butt in other people's business. Like, let it the fuck go. Just because a person may be one way in front of you, you do not know how they are behind closed doors. You do not know, just because you see him or them this way, when you see them, this couple together, don't mean that they don't act this way. They was this way with another relationship. They could have been a totally different person. People show you the face that they want to show you, okay? Maybe that was a period in his time where he did get verbally and physically abusive with K. Michelle, and he learned his lesson, and then he went on to his new relationship and he learned to be a better person. You never know, okay? So you cannot deny or butt your fucking opinion in when you wasn't even fucking there. Like, come on. But Memphis, he doing a lot, and now he was just posting a whole bunch of shit on Instagram. It's just stupid. Like, you wonder why people don't respect you. You just dumb. You just, the reason why he lost the case going between, because a black woman brings a black man down and all this stuff, and, K. Michelle this and K. Michelle that. Mind you, K. Michelle ain't said shit about this whole thing. Girl, move the fuck on. Congratulations, Miss Tina, for getting married to Richard Lawson. I approve. We all approve. And speaking of all that, Miss Tina got snatched up and literally cut, snatched, and all that shit. She better fucking do it, but, slow the fuck down. Leave your face the way that it is. Talking about stabbed up and cut up. Solange's little business partner got stabbed up at a house party or whatever the fuck. That is fucked up. 10 times. And then the girl talking about the reason why she did it was self-defense. Bitch, you do not stab a person in self-defense 10 times when they ain't struggling to get you back. Stop it. Stop it. It goes down up in New Orleans, I see. Shit. But, moving on from that. Nelly getting arrested. Baby, you stupid. He got pulled over, I think, down south. I can't remember what state it was, but he got pulled over. His tour bus got pulled over. They found meth, they found other drugs, and they found guns on the bus. You're 40 years old. Your show, Nellyville, which was one of the most wholesome shows in a minute on BET, family oriented. I loved it through and through because it was so positive, in my opinion. And I just love the way that he was taking in his niece and nephews and, taking care of them and treating them like his own and all that stuff after his sister died. And you doing all this positive stuff, and then you get this. It's like, come on now. And then you trying to have your lawyer come out and say that, the drugs and the guns wasn't yours. You got to be more aware of the people that you let on your, around you and on your bus and all this shit. You're equally to blame. And I'm going to tell you why you're equally to blame. You're a celebrity. Regardless of how bright your star is shining, you're still a fucking celebrity. You're still in the spotlight, and people are still looking down on you. Okay? So therefore, that means you should take responsibility as well as your tour manager and all that stuff. And you should go through your motherfucking bus and see who gonna be on that bus. And you should have went through and saw what the fuck was going on your bus. Why you didn't know what was on your shit? You don't check your stuff? Because I ain't finna get into nothing. I don't know what's going on. Hell no. And then you get something like this happen to you. Just fucking up your little reputation. Like, come on. You past this. You 40 years old. We supposed to be moving on to something positive. Come on. This is shit that dumb, immature people do. You got to check your surroundings. And you can't tell me that you didn't know all that shit was on your bus. That's your shit. And I don't give a care if it was on the second tour bus or whatever the fuck. It's part of your goddamn entourage, Check your surroundings. Check the people that's around you. Because why would they bring that fuck shit on your bus or in your circle if it wasn't already there? If it wasn't already allowed? Why would they try to fuck you over like that? Because you never know what could happen. You can get pulled over, you can get in a car accident, and they found all this stuff, and it ain't even going to be about the accident. It's going to be about the fact that they found the drugs and the guns on the car in the van. That's how they do niggas. Come on now. You got to be more smarter than that. But, and y'all, okay. Now, usually I fucking go in on Bow Wow and all his bullshit, but let me tell y'all this. Y'all going in on Bow Wow because Bow Wow said he living in the basement of his mama's house and he's not going to leave and all this stuff. First of all, when I first I seen the headline, I said, bitch, what? But then I said, no, let me go ahead and read it. And then, he had to get some people together because he said the motherfucking house is like a few stories and the basement is basically a fucking other house, okay, with a game room, with all these 3 bedrooms and a big living rooms and kitchen and all this stuff and all this other amenities or whatever. So hell yeah, if he brought the house for his mama and his mama is cool with it and they don't see each other and she could do whatever the fuck in this fucking economy, save that goddamn money. And y'all know Bow Wow need that money for child support. Quit playing. Because some of y'all probably do the same thing. He just went on ahead and fucking admitted it. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. I really don't. But, moving on. Scandal. So I seen Scandal. I didn't even speak about Scandal last week. I don't even care. But Scandal this week was good. It's getting back to, Olivia fixing cases. And this is what I'm liking. The case this time, you got the mayoral election coming up, and it's the against the re-election of the actual mayor of DC and the Democratic vote for Marcus. Marcus is the guy from the episode when the son got killed, the black boy got killed, and they was planting the evidence on him. He was the activist dude, the one that we thought was going to be the next gladiator, the new Harrison. So he's running for president, and he calls Olivia because these goons come up in the house and they kill the mayor's wife and steal some jewelry, and he's fucking the mayor's wife. Now they trying to get him out of all this trouble, and they move the body, and they figured out that the mayor had something to do with it, and they confront him and basically was like, you gonna say you gonna drop out the race and you gonna give the seat to Marcus and say that you was looking for your wife, that you gonna spend this time looking for your wife. And they almost had it until Marcus was like, no, he killed her because I was fucking her and all this stuff and yada yada yada. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So we through with that. That was good though. It was good. Rowan is back. Olivia Pope's daddy. Mind you, his first scene, he read the fuck out of her because he basically trying to get her to stop this investigation into bringing him down from B613. And he's basically like, if you try to get me, you gonna put fists on the line. And that's the dude that you love, right? And she was like, nigga, fuck you. I don't give a shit. And I said, ooh, wrong language and wrong answer because it's Rowan. Rowan is finna go on the attack mode and attack everybody. Mind you, remember at the end of last week's episode when Rowan came to the door, her little dip Russell was at the door. So we thinking like, oh, they got something to do with it. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, he working with Rowan. And then all of a sudden, we see him tied up on the floor, sedated and shit. And then when he finally came to, Olivia made it seem like they was drunk and all that stuff, and that's what happened. And, later in the episode, he come back like, let me tell you something. I don't ever get that drunk, and I don't dance, and I don't sing, so what the fuck happened? And she trying to say, my life is crazy, but I want you in it, and I want to be somebody else sometime because it makes me feel good. And they had this awesome fuck scene. I said, yeah. Too bad his thing don't match up to what he was given. I seen the pictures, Brian. Sad. But, after that, we gonna get back to them. We get this in the White House fixing them, trying to get this bill passed, so that we can get these cops off the street and they can, give equal, privileges and stop killing people, and so nothing like the boy getting shot won't ever happen again. They needed all the votes, and they had all the votes and all that stuff for the bill to pass. Okay. And all of a sudden, the day when they needed it, the Congress lady that they won votes that they needed, and the reason why they pushed the stuff back was so that she can they pushed it up so that she would be there because she was pregnant, and she just so happens to go into labor. So now they need this one other vote, so they get the vice president. Y'all know this lady. She was up there at the spelling bee for the kids and all this stuff. And she was like, girl, I'm not finna go nowhere until the spelling bee is over with. So you can sit your ass down and calm down. And then when she get to the White House, it's not, they thought they was going to be able to push her ass over. And she was just like, no, I'm going to sit here and read all 1,200, 1,500 of these books, these pages, and I'm going to ask questions if I got them. And she was asking all these questions and all this stuff. Cyrus was getting pissed off. Millie came up in there and she told Millie, girl, I know what this is about. You want to use this to announce that you're running for the Senate. And have you read this bill? And she was like, girl, please. No, I haven't. And she was like, well, if you running and if you get it, they're going to be asking you questions. And I think that you would need to know the answer to it. So that means you need to know what's going on in this bill. I said, oops. Y'all wasn't expecting that. Then Fitz came up in there and was like, I'm through fucking with you. Okay, now what you gonna do, you gonna get up here and you gonna say yes to this bill and all this shit. She was like, I know why you brought me up in here, because you knew I wanted to push over, something. I'm not here trying to get office, I don't want to run for president, I don't want to run for Congress or nothing like that. But what I want to do is read this bill and get the fact, all the shit together, because y'all got a whole bunch of words up in here, and how are we supposed to implement all this stuff? Ain't nobody supposed to. We don't know what to do. How are we supposed to enforce this shit? Read the fuck out of Fitz to the point that Fitz was like, okay. Next thing you know, they sitting down trying to revise the bill together. That's all it took. I said, Then back at the at the very end of the episode, you got Olivia doing a toast with Huck and Quinn and, Jake. And I don't know if Jake was there, but I think she did have last words with Jake. And he goes to her office because he claims to get a text from her. And I don't think it was really from her. I think it was like a clone of her phone or whatever. But it was Rowan's way to get him by himself, and he gets attacked. Now, at first he had the upper hand, then he didn't. Then he did, then he didn't. And then when he didn't, the dude that was on top of him took the mask off, and it was fucking rough. So I said, shit. He was like, oh, so you was his golden boy. I always wonder what the fuck it is that he saw in you. And then you ain't even gonna give me no challenge. You supposed to be the golden boy. Give me a motherfucking challenge. Stabbed his ass. And just kept on stabbing him. And I said, R.I.P. Jake. So sad. I did not see Jake dying coming. I didn't. But that was Scandal, and I like the way that this one went. It got me involved. I was looking, even though I wasn't tweeting, I was watching it, and this is the Scandal that I miss. Okay, get back to solving cases and stuff like that. I don't give a fuck about Hunt Fist. No, just get back to solving cases and doing other shit. But basically that's everything. I hope you guys, have a good weekend. It is warm as fuck outside. I just came back from out there and it felt so damn good. And yeah, y'all be safe, cause y'all know when it get warm outside, motherfuckers start acting up. Okay? But I'll see y'all later. Peace.